Okay, listen. So we seen the Streamer Awards and how cringy it was. Most of the goddamn awards, they was messing up damn near the production the whole night. But the accusations that's going around right now just got crazy. So today we are responding to a video entitled "Cenat and Tylil just got hit with crazy allegations." Let's just get right into it.
Listen, man, when it comes to Cenat and how he's treated by the streaming industry, I don't want to say the quiet part out loud, but it's starting to get sketchy. It's starting to get a little suspect and hater-ish. The streaming awards was the other day. Cenat had a fantastic night. He won 4 out of the 5 awards, didn't get the full sweep. Speed was the only person who really stopped him from getting the full sweep. But even on his brightest night, they made an attempt to humble my boy, man.
Achievements. We've got another record breaker here tonight, too. Cenat. This year, as everyone knows, you broke the record for the most expensive haircut and the least educational university. So congratulations to you. Oh, and also, congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
The joke itself, I don't have that much of a problem with compared to the reaction from Friend and her homies after Cenat and his homies defended Cenat. You see, the joke comparing Kai to Diddy, claiming he looked like Diddy, whatever. Now, I think it's weird to make that joke after that Diddy documentary dropped that week. But Kai's own mom has said he looked like Diddy. Kai friends have made jokes about him looking like Diddy during streams. So the joke itself,
That's why I feel like it was played out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let the video play. Everybody's seen that clip of Tylil telling her that she better be funny or whatever. But I feel like it was just played out. And then if you are going to say jokes, you gotta make sure it hit. I'm pretty sure Tylil couldn't have said whatever he said if everybody was laughing. If the shit was funny, it's funny. Deliverance was off. It felt like it was supposed to be a roast. Like after I seen that, and then I seen the entire joint, it seems like that segment was supposed to be a roast because she was walking around being cringy to every single person that was there. All of her jokes was ass. All of them. All of them. And I feel like it just hit that, it started to overflow, and then that Diddy joke just set it off the top. And that's when Tylil was just like, hey, listen, let me see the fucking mic. Give me the motherfucking mic.
don't have a problem with. But when Tylil stick up for Cenat, and then you watch how people frame Tylil sticking up for Cenat and see the reaction to Tylil, that's what I have a problem with.
If you all gonna be on the mic, now turn this mic, now turn it on, turn this on. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny.
I thought it was.
Have a good night.
The victim farming began almost immediately. Almost immediately, we began to hear how she was crying her eyes out at the after party because of what Tylil said. If you compare that man to one of the worst human beings to ever live, and his friend defended him, his friend was not disrespectful. All he said was, if you're gonna make jokes, make it funny. But the victim farming and the hate farming towards Tylil began almost immediately. Right? Reports coming out that she was crying her eyes out led people to then say Tylil did too much. Oh, he did too much. Oh, y'all tripping. Y'all can't take a joke. Kai friends called him that. Why y'all tripping? His friends making a joke on the stream is a little different than making that joke in front of 500,000 people on probably the biggest night of his streaming career.
Told me at the after party, Fan did cry. I don't even know why I aired that out. I probably shouldn't air that out. I already did though, but you know, the jokes were not the best.
What you crying for? What are you crying for?
That is a fact. What the hell is you crying for? You come out, you literally was making corny jokes to everybody. None of them jokes was hitting. If anybody here seen it, tell me in the comments. Am I missing something? because I love comedy. None of them shits had me laughing, bro. She made no sense when she said something about Ray. Oh, thought I probably would have got confused because he would have thought we was related. Ray was like, man, why? Because you Asian? Oh, okay. It makes no sense. And she did that to every single person in that segment of the show. Everybody she walked across, she had a joke. I know it was written. It was probably pre-written jokes. They probably wasn't her jokes. But honestly, when I seen Tylil react like that, shit, that nigga, I probably would have did the same thing for my homie. It's like when you're on stream, yeah, we're joking. This is real life. This is homies. Like, this is my friends or whatever. Only these people could really do that. And I'm pretty sure that Kai got tough skin. I'm pretty sure Kai wasn't really mad about it, but the timing was very off. Even if you wanted to say that joke, you could have said it. If you would have said it on stream, it probably would have hit better. The same delivery and all of that, it would have hit way better than at an award show where this is the one time where streamers are supposed to be celebrated and acting normal in a sense. Because any streamer know you really get on stream and you act like a big ass kid. You're supposed to make jokes. Let's keep the crowd entertained. There's nobody in front of us. At that point, you got and that's the one thing about streamers. It's like you don't really know how to capture the crowd when the people is in front of you. So fan, I'm sorry, but I don't feel sorry for you. I don't. Develop some more tough skin if you're gonna be out here cracking jokes on people. Don't get mad if somebody crack a joke on you. That's it. Or if somebody got a problem with the joke you crack. You know what I'm saying? Do better.
Kai not crying, and he got called a diddler.
Exactly.
But the worst reaction, right? The worst, I guess, attempt at hate forming that really came from out of this was with a streamer who claimed that he overheard Tylil while he was going to the bathroom. He overheard Tylil threatening to SA Fran and beat her up because of the joke she made about Kai Cenat.
And I think that kind of like did it. Oh, true story. I don't know if I should tell you this or not. So I'm in the middle, right? And I see them down there, and I hear the guy take the mic about if you're going to tell a joke, at least make it funny. I didn't even get the joke or whatever. And then we went to an intermission. I go down, I go down to the bathroom. As I walk in the bathroom, I hear somebody come in and go, "Yo, f that bitch. Man, fuck that bitch. I'll toss that bitch. Well, I'll knock her teeth out. How's she gonna suck with no teeth? Man, f that bitch. Who the f she thinks she..." And I was like, oh my God.
So let me get this straight, all right? Tylil is threatening to knock out a woman's teeth, not even for a joke she made about him, for a joke she made about Kai Cenat. Man, come on, bro. I'm not even buying this. But this right here to me is just another attempt to paint Kai Cenat and everybody around him as villains. This is one of the best nights of his career. This is one of the best nights for streamers in general. And the only negative thing you heard from that event is about Kai and people around him. That's it. The Indian love situation. But the negative press that's coming from that event, all the negative things that took place at that event took place regarding Kai and his homies. All the jokes, all the targeting, all the call-outs was geared towards Kai Cenat and his homies. And I'm just asking why. Is it a coincidence?
Because they was the most successful. I feel like that's what it is. If you was watching every single time that Kai won, it was, well, almost every single time that Kai won, somebody else got up assuming that they was the illest and got humbled when Kai's name was called. So that type of success, that type of success, I just feel like it was breeding a lot of hatred, just the animosity in the air. Just, you could feel it in the air. And I wasn't even there. Anything bad to be said was going to get amplified by 10. You know what I'm saying? Is it right? Is it wrong? I personally think it's effed up. This man went up there and spoke about his mental health and then said how he was finding happiness in anime. I watch anime faithfully. I love The Last Airbender. I love Naruto. If you never watched anime, then you probably thought he was joking, or you probably didn't take that statement serious. But anime is some of the most meaningful freaking shows created, period. The messages that's in anime, you can't put it in real life. You can't. It's not gonna be perceived the same way. So for my specific anime fans out there, like, come on now, bro. Like, and then now everything about that night is hatred because he was being made fun of. And somehow it blows back on them.
I don't think so. Right? And even him feeling the need to share this story, what, like to ruin or damage Tylil's career or to ruin or damage Tylil's public perception? Yo, Tylil's one of the most respectful people ever. If you know Tylil, you know he's respectful. I don't even think that will be in like Tylil's mind to say. I don't even think Tylil will repeat those words. Wanting to knock out a woman's teeth, and he would even take it further. This man will say that he went from saying he want to knock out friend's teeth to he want to essay her because of the joke she made about Cenat. Man, cut it out. Man, I ain't buying that, man. Y'all got to stop with this hating, man.
And then he started saying some shit about, I don't want to repeat it, about some things that are assault-wise that he's going to do. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, this guy really, I thought it was a bit. And this dude's in the bathroom talking about he's going to straight up beat the shit out of her and do some horrible things to her. And I was coming out of the bathroom and I was like, yo, man, are you okay? Like, you good? And he looked at me like this. And his friend goes, man, he's just from New York. And then they both left. And I was like,
I'm getting the energy of we slap boxing in the hood, and then this is the cop that come with the strap out, wanting to cause problems. Somebody's in danger. Bro, get out of here, bro. Even the two people that's having a confrontation will team up just to kick your ass now. Literally. That part. Where my goddamn... Yeah, I mean, we'll team up just to get you the fuck out of here, and then we'll go back to hating each other right after. Because it just makes no sense. Makes no sense, bro.
Like, normally it's none of my business, and I don't get involved in it. But I'm thinking to myself, do I need to talk to somebody? Like, is this dude like just doing that? And then I realized we're also at a Streamer Awards, and his boys are around. So I'm like, I gotta keep an eye on this. Like, he'll probably cool down through the night, but this dude really lost his shit. Like, I thought it was a bit, but then in the bathroom, this dude's straight up talking about how he wants to like beat her up, like break her teeth in, and then like you know obviously saying some shit, like talking about beating the shit, like actually physically beating her, and then moved on to like actual SA shit with her. And I'm like, dude, this dude is like taking this shit too far.
You look at that event, the entire building was packed. That building was filled with Twitch executives. That building was filled with the Twitch CEO. That building had 1,000 streamers, 1,000 fans, 1,000 people. That building was packed to the brim. During intermission, it couldn't have been just you and Tylil near that bathroom, or you and Tylil and his friends. It couldn't have been. And if he was screaming that loud at the top of his lungs, you're the only one who heard it? You're the only one who heard him screaming those things at the top of his lungs? Man, cut it out, bro. And why can't you recall or repeat the exact things he says that reference S8 in reference to friend? Wouldn't that be one of the things that you like that you would recall vividly? The essay threats?
So like I was like, I'm gonna keep an eye on this dude. If he like doesn't cool down, I'm gonna have to go talk to somebody, because like that's just like, I get that you're talking in front of your boys, but you can't say that shit. You can't say that shit. You know what I mean? And so, but that was it. But I thought it was a bit. I literally thought it was a bit. I really thought it was a bit. I really did. And then the dude just started losing his mind. So I'm like, I don't even know his name. I just remember that I was taking a piss and this guy was losing his mind. And he was really upset about it. So I was like, man, I'm gonna keep an eye on this dude, because like if this dude does, like still starts acting, like I'm gonna have to say something, you know. But if he's just trying to act from his boys, you know, like I get it, but you can't, you know, you get it, man. And I know fan too, so like I gotta look out for her. You know what I mean? Like some people take shit too far.
Black Boy Max, Tylil, and others have already came out and said this is cap. It's not true whatsoever. Now let's take a look at somebody else associated with Kai Cenat who was the butt of a joke. Rakai. Now, the host of the show made a joke about Rakai. Now, even though I understood where the joke may have went or may have gotten into, because Tylil got banned for, I guess, giving a woman a flower that was unpaid for and watching her walk out the show or walk out the store. Listen, I'm not a fan, too big of a fan of Rakai and his antics, but I don't know, man. It just felt like targeting. This joke just rubbed me the wrong way. And it rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, too, including Rakai himself.
Rakai? Question.
Yo.
What's the coolest thing you've ever stolen? Don't answer it. It's a test. It's a test, Rakai. Have you learned nothing? Don't answer it. Don't answer it. Take his mic. Take his mic. What? Well, yeah, no, he's learned his lesson. He's not allowed to answer that. All right, extra Emily. Yeah.
A lot of people jumped to the conclusion that this may have been racially charged. I don't think Cutie Cinderella is a racist. What I would say, though, why was Kai and his homies the butt of the joke? Why did it feel like targeted, all right? Now, when I heard Rakai's response,
Cause man, when you that successful, it's automatic that you the elephant in the room. They can't resist it.
made me appreciate Tylil even further, and you will learn why after hearing Rakai's response.
Question.
Yo.
What's the coolest thing you've ever stolen?
You wanna know what I was gonna say? I'll say, listen, bitch. What's the coolest you ever sucked? Get the f off my dick. That's what I was gonna say. Chat, Lord, I was gonna say that shit to her face, bro. And for everybody. But I had to just sit down and think. I'm black, petite, sit the fuck down and chill. I was gonna say that shit. I was like, what's the coolest thing you ever sucked? You ugly bitch. To her. I was gonna say that. But I just calmed down, bro, and you know, and like, you know, see why she even said that shit. Cause whole time, now I get it. Like, she said it cause, you know, I got banned for giving that girl flowers, but she didn't really understand is that whole time I had my assistant tell the lady that she never bought it, she put it back, but that wasn't on camera, so, but
Which is why I appreciate Tylil so much. Tylil reacted and sacrificed himself so Kai don't. So Kai wouldn't have to. Because if Kai would have took that mic, or if Kai would have even reacted any type of way, they would have said he's not humble, he's arrogant, he's pompous, he's this, he's that, he can't take a joke, oh my God. And they would have probably
Even after he was targeted, like this shit is crazy.
targeted him now, taking away these awards that he deserves. Because next year, if Kai, let's just say Kai is the first streamer to hit 2 million subs, you know what they'll do now? Rig the voting so he don't get it. So Tylil explaining why he stuck up for Kai, I appreciate it so much more, because if Kai would have had that reaction where Kai had, Kai's career would have been over.
But to say that, I like your new documentary. That was you. In a moment and time of all these accusations that's being said about this man, it's just something to say. And with Kai being my friend, he has matured so much. You feel what I'm saying? He just didn't say nothing. So she saying that and him not saying nothing, word of my mother, I ain't gonna lie, I felt bad. As my friend, I'm gonna stand up for him. Cause I don't give what none of y'all talking about, nigga. I felt bad, I felt the way I said something. So if you don't like it, that's on you. I don't give a When she said that, I looked at his face, I looked at his reaction. He was posed, he has matured, you feel what I'm saying? I don't know what was going through his mind because that's Cenat. I'm Tylil James. Cenat made this face. Tylil said, let me grab the mic. I could have waited. I could have waited till I got back to my desktop to speak about it. I could have never said nothing, but that'd be me going against my true self. That'd be me going against my true self. I don't give a f none of y'all talking about. I felt the way in that moment, it was weighing down on my chest and on my heart. I had to say something, nigga. Fuck you talking about. I don't care. I don't care how nobody feel, and I don't give a fuck what none of y'all gotta say. It's a time and place for everything. It's a time and place for everything. You don't got your friend back like I got my friend back.
That's a fact.
You ain't go to the furthest extent to make sure your friend feel like reassured or cared about like I would. So if I gotta deal with some hate just to make sure my man's gonna feel good, I'll do it. Fuck it. I'd rather know that I stood up for my friend and I bet when I turn my back, people gonna talk shit about me. But as long as face to face, I can look my man in his eyes and say, yo, Kyle, I got your back, I'ma feel good. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. And that's word of my mother. And that's right hand on God. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. And that very moment I said, I'm thinking, because I'm thinking about this shit. And in fact, and she asked me to say a joke. I could have said a joke, but ain't shit funny. At this moment, I don't think nothing is funny.
That's so powerful, bruh. And y'all don't understand, like, how much I feel a personal responsibility to root for Tylil. And to root. Yo, that's so real. I don't care what y'all say about me. I don't care if y'all cancel me. I don't care if y'all make it hard for me to make a dot. I don't care if y'all ban me from the streaming awards, ban me off Twitch. Make sure I don't make $1 again. As long as I can look my brother in his eyes and he knows I got his back, that's all I care, man. Man.
That's a fact. I don't know about y'all, man, but where I'm from, if my bro don't call me and tell me that he got home safe, we got a problem. That's just how it is. We don't embarrass people in public, but when we get back to the crib, if you was wrong, I'll let you know. Now that's not the case here, but it's just a statement to show this is how we locked in. This is how we locked in. Now, I know Tylil been had stain before Cenat came in the picture and amplified everything, but still, we help each other out. If my man's feeling uncomfortable and I know that he just came off stage talking about mental health, that's the part that's getting me tight. He just came, the first time he went on stage, he said, yo, take care of your mental health. Check on your friends. If they feel like they're going through something, vent to your friends. And then you going to compare him to Diddy at this moment? I did the same exact thing that Tylil did. I'm listen, and I'm with that. A lot of niggas just don't understand that type of brotherhood though. And that's cool. That's cool, but keep your comments to yourself. Don't get on the internet and try to make it seem like he did something wrong because you don't agree with it, or you unfamiliar, or you don't have a brother that you could stick up for like that. Come on now. But anyway, let me know in the comments section exactly what y'all think, man. Overall, when you that successful, you are going to be the elephant in the room, man. Don't matter. Don't matter. Sometimes you just can't get away from it. Because they did nothing wrong that whole night, if you ask me. But shit, who am I? I'm still trying to get to 500 subscribers, man. Wabble-dee dabble-dee. It costs nothing to show love. Make sure y'all hit that like for the algorithm, sub up, and I'm going to see y'all in the next video, man.